Your comments on the last video inspired me to make this video while we're sitting here having tires and brakes fixed at a Petro. But first, I have to show you this shot that I got the other night coming through St. Louis. It's a little shaky, but I think you'll enjoy it. Awesome shot. Absolutely amazing. Did you see the moon? Oh, it's gorgeous. That's the moon. And it is beautiful. I was editing, Jay was driving. I looked up, saw the city, grabbed my camera. It was one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen. Sorry it was so shaky. First things first, gotta send out a couple shout outs. Nick Hawker, you two have a very happy Easter from a wet and windy southwest UK. We enjoy your vlogs. Yeah, that's so cool. Thank you so much, Nick, for posting and for watching from the UK. Very cool. George Kurtzen says the buzz sounds like a Hertz frequency noise. And I think you're right. And we're looking for it. To Ron B., Rob Realistic, and Royally Raged Redneck. This ongoing conversation, and it's hilarious. Trey Watley says, I've been married for almost 25 years. You are spot on with communication. Thank you. And remember, it's not always about you. So true. So true. Trey, good point. Torsi, this is where the primary inspiration for today's video came from. He said he's not a good communicator. Us men say 5 words to your 685 words. Laugh out loud. Sorry, rarely fixable. Okay. Torsi, first of all, communication is not just about words. And that is what inspired me to create this. This is Andrea's Guide to Communication. First, body. Let's talk about body. Sexual intimacy is certainly part of body communication. There is also touching. Very simple. It is, and especially in a small space like this, in a truck, so simple to touch. Reach over, touch the other person. Just for no reason. You know what? That's awesome communication. And so easy to do. To notice, that's another aspect of body communication. To notice and say, perhaps, you look nice today. Keep it simple. And that goes both ways. Expression. I can say, I love you. Or I can say, I love you. Which one inspires you? Tone of voice and expression are part of communication. And that's something we do pretty much almost unconsciously. If expression is dark and it's constantly kind of, like this, and you're wondering why you're not getting back kindness, gentleness, and happiness, perhaps it's expression. Taking an extra moment. We can do things fast, we can move quick, but if you slow it down, you will find all kinds of places to communicate with the body. There are different levels of body communication, and it can build and strengthen a relationship. 1000% just by taking that extra moment. Mind. This has to do with thoughts, not just sharing your thoughts with words, but actually in your mind, mentally, considering that other person, your partner, taking them into consideration. It also has to do with discussion. What's going on mentally? Share it. If you have a partner, don't just keep it all in your head, because the other person could actually help, perhaps, through discussion and flexibility. Be open when you share your thoughts. Sometimes we think of communication as coming all from one direction, but hey, truck metaphor, it's a two-way street. When you share your thoughts, if you're so convinced or so stuck or so absolute on that thought, then anything coming back to you gets lost. You don't hear it, you don't take it into consideration. And when it comes to discussion, that's the whole point, is to get feedback and then respond to what you're hearing, not just barrel through. So thoughts, sharing thoughts, and thinking of the other person, of your partner. Spirit, yes, I used an X for spirit instead of an S. First of all, it fit better in my BMXBL. And secondly, this spark of life that's in us, when it leaves, nobody can put it back. So we definitely know it's there. We don't know where it comes from or where it goes. So it's X, like the algebraic X, which means something known to exist, but we don't know what it is. All right, so spirit. How is spirit communicated? It has more to do with working on yourself. You're in a relationship. A lot of people say, take me as I am. And it's a demand. It says, there is no room for you. I'm me, and that's it. Take me as I am. Well, guess what? You've just shut out all that potential for growth. When you're with another person, that partnership can create and cause incredible growth by simply considering internally, how can I be a better person? How can I treat another person better, more kind, more gentle, more flexible, more open? When we challenge ourselves in that way, we grow. As we grow, more things are possible. We give ourselves more opportunity for success. Business. If you're in a truck with your husband, your wife, or whomever it may be, especially a husband or wife, you are in business together. If you're driving a truck for a company or owner-op or independent, it doesn't matter. You're in business. And the two of you are key components to that business. So communicate on that business level. It's a give and take. It has to do with planning. It has to do with being open to ideas, to not just your idea, but the mastermind idea. Hearing what's coming back to you, changing direction, being flexible, give and take, understanding, working together. Business can be awesome. Business can be amazing. It can change your life when it's done successfully together. Not just one person taking the whole bulk of it and the other person kind of riding the coattail. It needs to be a shared experience. Business can be a lot of fun, and it can bring so much richness into your life on every level. Listening. And that's not the last part of communication. It's the last on my list, but it's last so that it stands out, because listening is a huge part of communicating. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. And listening is a huge part of it, because if everything is planned in your head about what you want to communicate, then you're not listening, because what's coming back to you is going to change what your reaction would be, what you have to say back. When it comes to communicating especially between men and women, team drivers in a truck together, all of these things are important. Body, mind, spirit, business, listening. We are human beings. We are designed to change. We're made for it. And because change is constantly coming, in fact, when we fight change, it hurts, it's painful, and it creates all kinds of problems for us. But if we can relax and flow as things move and feel safe in sharing those changes with our partner, that is such a good thing. It is such a powerful thing, and it can make a very strong, incredibly resilient relationship. Thanks for the inspiration. There it is. Andrea's Guide to Communication. If you have a question or a comment, post it down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Wait, test 1, 2, 3. Your comments on the last video inspired me. I love you. Or I can say, I love you.
With any other person anywhere,
it doesn't have to be,
any time.
It doesn't have to be a married
Communication
person.
is always...
It is key, and especially in this environment, I think what it is whoever, there's an old saying,